Most people still think NotebookLM is just for research or technical purposes. But what if it can look into your fridge and can tell you what you need to buy? The deeper I went, the more I realized that NotebookLM is actually built for real life. This might be the most underrated AI tool for everyone in everyday life right now. But most people still have no idea. In this video, I am going to show you 7 real daily life use cases of NotebookLM that can solve complex problems of your house, save you time, reduce overwhelm, and genuinely increase your productivity. So stay with me till the very end. You are going to love this video and realize that this tool is way bigger than what you thought before. So our very first use case is fridge photo shopping list maker. In this use case, I'll take a picture of my fridge and ask NotebookLM to compare it with my master list and let me know what all items I need to buy. Now I have given NotebookLM my fridge photo and also master monthly food list. And I have asked it compare the attached fridge photo with my master monthly list, identify every item that is currently missing or looks low, and generate a categorized shopping list. So it has returned with the categorized shopping list. Dairy and protein, eggs, milks, cheese are running low. Yogurt, raw meats, fresh produce, liquids and beverages, and so on. So see how easy it has made your life. You don't need to look into fridge and figure out what all items are missing. Now the second use case is the deep research shopping assistant. Buying high ticket items like car or camera can involve watching 50 YouTube videos and reading 20 blogs. NotebookLM can save you a lot of time and overwhelm. So here I have provided it 4 sources from web which actually talk about the top 3 cameras from my shortlist. And then I have asked it using the provided reviews and spec sheet create a technical comparison table for Sony A7, Canon EOS and Nikon Z6. Specifically highlight the sensor readout speed, internal video recording capabilities and autofocus points. And then also summarize which camera is best for wedding photographer, sports photographer and hybrid content creator. So it has returned me a table comparing all 3 cameras on these features and also expert consensus by persona. For the wedding photographer, the top choice is Canon EOS. For the sports photographer, top choice is again Canon EOS, and for the hybrid content creator, top choice is Nikon Z6. Now you can see again it is a huge time saver. Now if you like the video so far, please hit the like button and subscribe. The third use case is the legacy journal. For anyone who has kept journal and blogs for years, this is deeply emotional and useful. We can upload years of digital journals, blogs and exported social media posts and can ask what were the recurring themes of my 20s or how my perspective has changed on the career since my first job. So it turns a lifetime of venting into a structured psychological path of your own growth. So I have uploaded social media posts, blogs that were written in 2016, 2019, also raw journals written at different stages of life. And I just want to make it clear that this doesn't have real data. These are dummy data generated by ChatGPT. So here I have asked it, I have provided 10 years of personal, private and public writings, analyze this corpus and create a thematic psychological map of my life, specifically identify the 4 main internal conflicts I struggled with most, and for each conflict detail how my relationship with it evolved chronologically. The crisis phase, which was my early 20s, the analysis phase, which was mid 20s, the integration phase, which was late 20s or early 30s. Now it has come up with conflicts and how I responded to them at different stages of my life. And then I asked it to generate infographics, and it has come up with a very, very beautiful infographic which talks about my entire journey from 2014, which is early career imposter syndrome in 2014, the quarter life crisis in 2017, 2019 to 2022, the creative leap and growth, the great resignation in 2021, and then shifting success metrics from manager approval to personal life satisfaction. Now let us move on to the 4th use case, which is the meal planner. Now instead of scrolling through 20 food blogs with long life stories, we can actually create our own personal culinary hub. Now this looks little cluttered, but I tell you what I am doing here. I have provided it current inventory, whatever raw food items I have at my home, also dietary and budgetary restrictions, and provided it lot of recipes from web. And then I asked it, give me a 5-day meal plan using only these recipes and the items that I have in my inventory. Also consider my dietary and budgetary restrictions. So it has come up with a 5-day meal plan for each day. It talks about preparation time, the meal and inventory used. And it has also come up with supplementary grocery list having items that I don't have at home, but the budget is still less than $100 for them. And then I also asked it to basically generate a podcast using audio overview functionality. Generate a 2-minute script for a kitchen sink podcast. The 2 hosts should discuss my 5-day meal plan, especially highlighting how I can batch prep on Sunday night to save time during the week. And then I generated it, and then it has come up with the podcast.
That incredibly specific feeling of dread on a Friday night.
Oh, I know exactly where you're going with this.
Right.
And then you can also join the discussion using this interactive mode.
You know that incredibly specific feeling of dread on a Friday night?
And then just click on the join button.
Oh, hey, welcome. What's up?
Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate your help. Now the next use case is the Commute Podcast from your own documents. Let's say you have a lot of documents, PDFs, links, and slides on a topic, but you never get time to go through them. Then you can convert them into audio overview so that you can listen while walking, cooking, and commuting. So I've got 4 documents over here that I have uploaded about the future of the AI. And then I'll go to audio overview and then provide it a prompt. I'm about to generate an audio overview. Before I do, summarize these sources into a 3-part narrative: the problem, the solution, and the action plan. And use the summary to inform the tone of the deep dive podcast so it feels like a cohesive story rather than a list of the facts. And then I'll generate it, and then I can listen to audio either in interactive mode or regular mode while I'm commuting. Now the next use case is the Appliance Whisperer, which is about finding the exact fix in manufacturer's 500-page manual without having to read the whole thing. So my Samsung washing machine is leaking. I have provided it some resources like quick guide, repair guide, user manual from Samsung's website, and then I asked it search the service manual and the troubleshooter to identify the 3 most likely culprits and so on. So it has come up with the 3 culprits, and then I also asked it to generate an infographic. So it has come up with the beautiful infographics. So you can go through it step by step and quickly fix the issue rather than manually going through all the guides. Now the next use case is Bulletproof Contract Decoder, which is about translating terrifying legal jargons like a new apartment lease, freelance agreement, or employment contract in plain English. Now let us say I'm planning to take a new apartment on lease. So I have uploaded the contract agreement over here, and then I asked it to extract all hidden user obligations or penalties into a clean and explorable data table. So it has generated that, and you can look into it. So it has summarized the user obligations and penalties in different categories. The financial one: rent is not received by 5 p.m. on 3rd day of the month, then 10% of monthly rent or $125, whichever is greater. Like that, it has provided all the hidden obligations and penalties in different categories like lease management, occupancy, lease management, and so on. See how incredibly useful it is. Just imagine if you have to do all that manually. No matter how careful you are, still there are chances that you might still miss some user obligations. And then I also asked it to generate audio. So I gave it a prompt: generate a brief audio overview, a 1 to 2 minute solo host summary to give me the absolute bottom line before I sign. And then it generated the audio.
So you are standing right on the precipice of a pretty major life decision right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you're holding a pen.
Now that's all for today. If you love the content, please consider subscribing. And if you want to watch 7 incredible career building use cases, please watch this video.